When Judah's choices catch up with him. If you thought family issues were a modern thing, welcome to Genesis 38, where Judah, one of Jacob's 12 sons, makes a series of bad decisions, and Tamar, his daughter-in-law, flips the script in a way no one saw coming. Judah, wanting a fresh start, moves away from his brothers and settles in Adullam. He marries a Canaanite woman, and they have 3 sons, Onan, and Shelah. Everything seems fine until Judah arranges a marriage between his eldest son, and a woman named Tamar. But is so wicked that God takes him out. No details, no warnings, just game over. Now, according to family customs, the next brother, Onan, is supposed to marry Tamar and have a child in Er's name. But Onan, seeing that this wouldn't benefit him, decides to enjoy the relationship without fulfilling his responsibility. God sees his selfishness and removes him from the picture too. At this point, Judah starts thinking Tamar is cursed. Instead of following through and giving her his youngest son, Shelah, he tells her, "Why don't you go back to your father's house and wait until Shelah grows up?" Spoiler, he has no plans of letting that happen. Tamar, realizing she's been sidelined, decides to take action. Fast forward a little and Judah's wife passes away. After mourning, he heads to Timnah for some sheep shearing business. Tamar, seeing her opportunity, disguises herself as a prostitute, covers her face, and positions herself along the road. Judah, not recognizing her, approaches her and asks to be with her. Tamar plays her cards right, asking for a pledge, his seal, cord, and staff, until he sends her payment. Judah, not thinking much of it, hands them over. A few months later, word spreads. Tamar is pregnant, and not by marriage. Judah, outraged, demands that she be punished. But before they can act, Tamar pulls out the receipts, Judah's own seal, cord, and staff. The man who owns these is the father. Judah, realizing the weight of his actions, publicly admits, "She is more righteous than I, since I didn't give her to my son, Shelah." He finally acknowledges his wrongdoing. Tamar later gives birth to twin boys, Perez and Zerah. And here's the biggest twist. Perez becomes an ancestor of King David and, ultimately, Jesus. That's right. This messy, complicated situation is part of God's plan for the future of Israel. Genesis 38 is a real story about accountability, justice, and how God can bring redemption even through human failures. Judah learns the hard way that ignoring responsibilities has consequences, while Tamar's persistence secures her rightful place in history. What's the takeaway? Our mistakes don't disqualify us from God's plan. Even in broken situations, God's purpose moves forward. So, if life has ever felt like a mess of bad choices and unexpected turns, remember, redemption is always possible. Like, share, and come back for the next real story from the Bible.